Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome aboard. Today's video is something very special. We teamed up with a bunch of awesome, small but super talented YouTubers to bring you a wild Brawl Stars minigame collab. Some of us came up with our own chaotic, creative game mode, and trust me, things got crazy. There was backstabbing, blind shots, flying El Primos, and a whole lot of screaming. So grab your snacks, hit that like button, and let's jump straight into the madness. Our first minigame is called BotRunner, and on the surface, it might sound simple, just survive. But when you're dropped into a solo showdown map surrounded by angry, turbocharged bots that want you dead, it gets chaotic real fast. Now, here's the twist, you're not allowed to fight back. No attacks, no eliminations. The only thing you can do is avoid, dodge, and knock them away. That means selecting the right brawlers is everything, and we all had different strategies. For example, some picked Max, that speed boost from her super is a literal lifesaver. When the bots close in, I just zip away and vanish. Perfect for staying mobile and slipping out of tight spots. Gale was a top pick too, his super knocks bots back in a straight line, and his gadget? Well, both options are insane. You can throw down a jump pad to escape instantly, or use the tornado to block off a choke point and trap bots, or even trap another player. Yep, that happened. Then there's Lily, which I picked. With her gadget, she can literally dip into the shadow realm, making her untargetable for a few seconds. It's a clutch escape tool when you're surrounded or when someone tries to bait bots toward you. Sneaky plays, big saves. And someone even brought in Kit. Super underrated pick, but the mobility on this cat is wild. Her super gives insane burst movement, and good players can use it to fly through danger zones or jump across tight gaps bots can't follow through. Kit turned out to be a serious survivor. All of us had one job, run. But with the right toolkit, some of us ran smarter than others. Of course, it wasn't just about surviving bots. You could also sabotage each other. Block someone's escape. Lure bots toward them. Dash away while someone else screams for help. Total chaos. One wrong move, 1 second of hesitation, and you're swarmed. No second chances. In the end, it's not just about speed or power. It's about outlasting everyone. And being just a little more heartless than the rest. Let's just say, not everyone made it out, and not everyone stayed friends after this one. Alright, so game 1 of BotRunner was already chaotic, but game 2? That's where things really exploded. This time, we mixed things up with new brawlers, and the strategies got way more aggressive. It wasn't just about dodging bots anymore, and now it was about throwing each other into them. I picked El Primo, and let me tell you, he's built for this. His super gives great mobility, perfect for jumping away from danger, and his gadget? Oh yeah. You can grab someone and yeet them straight into a crowd of bots. Brutal. It basically turned into a preview of our next game mode, Primo Wrestling, but I'll save that madness for later. Then we had Shade in the mix. That dude is slippery. His super lets him phase straight through walls, which is huge in a map like this where positioning means survival. He could escape a bot swarm with one smooth dash, or sneak up behind someone and block their path. Silent but deadly. Gray was another wild pick. His super opens a teleport portal that can instantly save him, or bait someone else into following and getting trapped. But the real menace? His gadget, which lets him pull people right out of position. You'd be running for your life, and suddenly, boom, pulled back into bot hell. Savage. Of course, we still had the OG picks, Gale with his amazing control, pushing bots and players alike into dangerous zones, and Max, keeping the pressure high with her speed. Max players were everywhere, dashing through tight spaces, baiting bots into others, and slipping away just in time. The meta in this round got real sweaty. We weren't just running anymore, we were playing chess at 200 BPM, with bots as our pawns and Betrayal as our favorite opening move. People were getting grabbed, pulled, tossed, blocked, and blasted. No one was safe. If you made it to the top 3, it was either because you were a movement god, or because everyone else got eliminated in the crossfire. And trust me, the rage, the screams, the who did that moments, chef's kiss. But this was just the beginning. If you think throwing players into bots was nasty, wait until we literally start throwing people out of the ring in Primo Wrestling. Yeah, it gets worse. Now for something a bit sneakier. Game 2 is called Blind Piper, and this one's all about prediction, patience, and pure precision. Here's the setup: we placed a Piper dead center in the middle of the map. No cover. Totally exposed. But don't worry, we gave her some power cubes, so her shots are absolutely lethal. One hit? That's a guaranteed kill. And guess what? I was up first as Piper, and let's just say, I don't miss. Meanwhile, the other players? All ticks, hiding in the surrounding bushes like little pests, trying to stay alive as long as possible. But they weren't allowed to fight back. No supers, no attacks, just sneaky little sidesteps and nervous footwork. Piper, on the other hand, had nothing but my raw instincts. No vision. No gadgets. Just blind shots, based on sound cues, movement patterns, and pure gut feeling. At first, it felt impossible. I mean, invisible ticks in thick bush? Come on. But then, boom, first shot connected. Crowd went wild. Total chaos. One less tick. And that's when the panic starts. For the ticks, every second they survive builds pressure. You can almost hear their heartbeats through the screen. For Piper, it's a different kind of pressure. Do I fire now? Do I bait them with a fake reload? One wasted bullet could cost me a shot I'll never get back. The tension in this minigame is insane. Everyone's whispering, laughing, trying not to give away their position, and then suddenly, BAM, someone explodes and the whole room loses it. I had a pretty strong run, if I may say so. You'll have to see how many I took out, and whether anyone actually made it to the end without getting sniped. Spoiler, not many did. This one was an absolute blast, easily one of the most intense minigames we played. And let's be honest, it felt pretty good being the hunter for once. Now I am a tick, so as you can see. Stay tuned to see who wins. You can see that he is a lot worse, so I played risky and tried picking up power cubes. I win. It is only me and the Piper left. And now, the moment we'd all been waiting for. Our final minigame, the main event, the Chaos King, Primo Wrestling. We'd been hyping this one up since the start. Every round before this? Just a warm-up. And now it was time to settle it in the ring. Here's how it works. We all go in as El Primo, no guns, no ranged attacks, no sneaky stuff. Just pure, sweaty, up-close wrestling. And here's the twist. You can only eliminate someone by using Primo's gadget to throw them into the smoke layer. That's right, you literally have to toss your opponent out of the arena like a WWE Royal Rumble. But here's the spicy part: if you get thrown into the smoke, it's not instantly over. If you've got your supercharged, and you react fast enough, you can launch yourself back into the ring with a clutch comeback. It's risky, it's stylish, and when it works, the arena explodes. So what started as a fun minigame turned into this insane dance of timing, betrayal, and perfectly placed throws. Everyone was charging gadgets, faking jumps, and lining up that one perfect slam. But miss your throw? Yeah, you're the one getting deleted next. There was some teamwork early on, people ganging up on one target, making alliances for about 10 seconds. And then? Betrayals left and right. 1 second you're nodding at someone, the next you're flying through the smoke screaming. And just when it seemed like it was over, one player got tossed out, but didn't go down. That's right. Super activated. They launched themselves right back in, mid-smoke, landed in the middle of a 1v1. And from there? You'll have to watch to see who stayed standing. Only one Primo could claim the belt, and they earned it. Alright, here's how I played it smart in Primo Wrestling. While everyone was flying around, smashing each other mid-map, I stayed near the speed boost pad at the edge. That little thing? Lifesaver. It gave me just enough mobility to bait, dodge, and escape when things got messy. My plan was simple: if someone came close, I'd instantly pop my gadget and yeet them into the smoke. Clean. But if my gadget was on cooldown? I wasn't taking risks. I just ran, circled the map, waited for my next chance. Then, it came down to 1v1. Last player. He rushes in, lands a perfect throw, I go flying into the smoke. Everyone thought it was over. But now, I had my super ready. Last second, I jumped back into the ring, landed right on top of him, and with one final slam, he's out. From edge runner to final champion. El Primos never die.